James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. Stay tuned for a review of this beautiful Chardonnay coming from the Marlborough region in New Zealand. I'm very delighted with this because I think center stage in the collective imagination is always thinking of New Zealand. The entire New Zealand wine industry is only Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc, but that's not true. So while there's beautiful Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc coming from New Zealand, there are other varieties that come to play, such as Chardonnay. And one wine that really caught my attention years ago was Camus River, and it was my first Chardonnay from New Zealand to taste, and it was the only one available in the marketplace. Today we're finding many more wine varieties, including Chardonnay, on the marketplace. Now I have reviewed Wairau River's Pinot Gris, which is fantastically beautiful, and I'll link that to, I'll actually post it right here as well. And for me, this is a really gorgeous example of what happens in New Zealand. So here we go, the proper introduction to this wine. It's called Wairau River Marlborough Chardonnay, 2012 vintage, and so it's a fantastic producer. I think they're producing amazing varieties, of course Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc, but the Pinot Gris not to be missed, as well as this gorgeous Chardonnay. And it's a really in-check alcohol point, which is 13.5%. And you'll find a lot of producers that have signed up for the Carbon NZ certification. I think New Zealand producers have worked really hard to create the Carbon NZ program, and for me, I'm getting a beautiful signature of Marlborough, New Zealand in my glass, and that's a wonderful thing. Well, I can't be there right now. It's a beautiful country, a beautiful wine region as well, is that I get to taste it right here. And for me, I will always be awestruck by that experience of tasting wines and knowing where they're coming from. So for me, and I'll pour a little bit more because I need more in my wine glass, but it's a fantastic way of thinking of this is the right place to grow Chardonnay. Of course, Sauvignon Blanc as well, and Pinot Gris and Pinot Noir. But for me, my imagination goes back to those moments of tasting, let me taste this rarity back up probably a decade or so ago, and tasting a Chardonnay, Camus River, and saying, oh my God, this is what New Zealand's producing. It's quite fantastic. So here we go first. I'll point out on this, it's easy on the oak signature here. So you're getting some stainless steel influence along with some new and used French oak barrels. So here we go first with the scent characterization, flavor profile, and then the point score. So this is identifiably Chardonnay. It's not going to be too intense on the oak characteristic, but it's really giving a really good kiss of oak, but really just a kiss, and that's a great term to use. So on this, I'm getting notes of Spitzenberg apple, pear, nutmeg, cardamom, white flowers, and white tea. So here we go, the flavor characteristics next. Delicate, nuanced, beautiful one include white peach, orange, citrus zest, sesame, cardamom, and white rose petals. I give this one a 9.3 out of my 10.0 scale. Now you can think of this as 93 points out of 100 points. If you do me a favor, please give a like right here. Also, share this video online as well on your favorite social media. And please list your favorite Chardonnays coming from New Zealand. And if you've had any Wairau River Chardonnay or Pinot Gris or Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Noir, please list them below and give your thoughts. And also, please subscribe to my video channel right here on YouTube. I'd appreciate that very much. Look at this wine world we live in. I'm just so excited to have a glass, something coming from Marlborough, something in my glass that is coming from New Zealand. And while I, again, can't be there, for me, it's a great journey to taste in my glass and to enjoy and to savor this moment. So more to come. Stay with me again on this great wine journey. The best of wine times, the best of wine availability times. Thank you so much. I'm on most social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, and Pinterest. Salut.